Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back, your lovely, lovely faces, to a new video here on the channel. You've seen the thumbnail, you've seen the title. I saw this article this morning and I was like, really? This is what you want to put out there? And I find it very, very interesting. So, the Daily Mail, they decided to put out an exclusive. The lookalikes vying for Johnny Depp's affection. How actor is surrounding himself with blondes who bear strikingly similarities to his ex. And to be honest with you, the only reason that they're saying, oh yeah, striking resemblance of his ex, yay, is because they got blonde hair. That's literally it. So, you know, after his divorce from Johnny Depp looks to have his mojo back. The 61-year-old megastar looked markedly slimmer and even has a sparkling set of new white teeth. Yeah, we're going to do a video on that one as well. In the Bahamas this week. Friends have said that Johnny is happier and healthier than he has been for years. Good. And as he recovers from the heartbreak of his split and the devastating court case that followed in the UK and US. What? Yeah, you know what? Sometimes we're moving on. The fallout from the divorce left both parties resentful and angry with each other. Well, again, he was angry at her because she literally hurt him. That's what the court case was about. She defamed him. She made lies about him. She ruined the man's career for 5 years. That hasn't stopped him hanging out with two women who look remarkably like his ex-wife, Mail Online can reveal today. Yeah. This week, the 61-year-old megastar has been pictured with his arms wrapped around Russian model Yulia. I'm not going to say the surname. Again, I can't even speak today. But 28 in the beach bar on the private 45-acre Little Halls Pond Cay he calls his sanctuary. However, last week, Italian beauty Greta Cruz shared pictures of her enjoying the turquoise waters of the same island and was also with him as he played guitar for Andrea Bocelli during the world-renowned tenor's 3-day concert extravaganza in Italy in July, which he was with Ed Sheeran and Will Smith as well. Johnny likes to keep it casual, but whatever is going on with his love life, he appears to have a type of companion. Beautiful, blonde, half his age with more than the passing resemblance to AH. One source with links to Depp's London friendship group told Mail. So you got her there. To me, I just see a blonde woman. I don't see AH. I don't. But I know we do have some other ones as well. You know, again, like there we go. She looks stone-faced there. Doesn't look anything like that one. You know? But it does go on with other photos, like this one by here. She looks nothing like AH. Nothing. It's insane when they go, oh my god, look at this. She's like this. It's like, yeah, no. No. That does not look like AH. At all. Look at AH. See? It's absolutely just crazy. Fans of Mr. Depp have spotted that Greta also appeared to have been spending time at the megastar's private island in the Bahamas. We got that photo there, which, you know, we are going to look at a different video, where his teeth are being done, which, again, you know, maybe he was forced to have them done, no one knows. But again, if he was happy the way before, he was happy, you know? Don't force someone to get their teeth done. And, yeah, another one by there where he's Lorraine's cafe. Friend of the actor have said that his relationship with Yulia, 28, is casual, and they meet here and there around the world. And she has stirred up interest in their relationship again by sharing a romantic picture of them cuddling in Johnny's personal beach bar. She posts on Instagram with a cryptic message, "Don't believe everything you hear on the internet," which is very, very true. Remember when you were younger and before the days of the internet, your parents always said, "Don't believe everything you see on the TV." Exactly the same situation. I actually say that now, don't believe everything you see on the internet to my mum and dad, which is kind of funny, and to my nan and stuff. Because again, it's the circle of life. It came after Mr. Depp's legions of loyal fans noticed that another beautiful blonde woman was spotted frolicking on one of the island's 12 pristine powder white beaches. Italian beauty Greta Cruz has shared pictures of her in the turquoise sea lapping on the beach where Mr. Depp married AH in 2015. She said in the post, "The most amazing place I've ever seen." And to be honest with you, it's absolutely gorgeous. You know, anyone would be saying that if they went there, because just look at it. It's just gorgeous to look at. And when you see the water is that blue and that clear, you just know you're in heaven. You just are. Obviously, it does say about it. Miss Cruz, who is in her early 20s, was also in St. Tropez with Johnny in July. On her Instagram, she shared between the scenes pictures of Depp with Andrea Bocelli, Russell Crowe, Ed Sheeran, and Will Smith, all partying together backstage. And yes, that is not AH. You know, absolutely insane when they're like, oh my god, it looks like AH. No, it doesn't. Just does not. Johnny on stage, again with everyone partying and having fun. Loyal fans of the star speculated on social media whether they might be a couple, but a spokesman for Mr. Depp didn't comment, and neither did Yulia or Greta when approached by Mail Online. The Hollywood star has been dating 28-year-old Russian beautician and model Yulia after meeting in 2021. Most recently, they were seen together when they were snapped canoodling and looking cozy while travelling out of a London heliport. Glamorous Miss... again, I'm going to call her Yulia. We say she's based in Prague, where she owns a makeup and hairstyling studio, and where she first met the actor at the 55th Karlovy Vary International Film Festival in 2021. But she spent a lot of time in London and was touring the National Portrait Gallery off Trafalgar Square today, according to her Instagram. See, you don't need to put that part in there, you just don't. Sometimes when I look at these articles and we read through them and we see certain things, it's like, there's no need to put that there. It's like, oh yes, we're talking about her and Johnny Depp, but today she visited an art gallery, yeah, and as according to her Instagram. You do not need to put that there. You just don't. She was seen hanging out with Depp at his friend and late musician Jeff Beck's concert in July 2022, not too long after he won his defamation case and went on tour in Europe. Oh yeah. Photos show the two playfully posing together at the event, with one selfie showing Depp even planting a smooch on her cheek. Again, back then, that sort of thing, when the paparazzi take photos of things like that, they could just be friends. You know, it's like I kiss a lot of my female friends on the cheek. It's like, it's just a thing. It's just a sign of, show of emotion towards them. And that, I love you and this is what we're doing. But as you can see with this photo here as well, his teeth do look a little bit different. But again, like I said, it's all good. Yeah, again, there we go. Doesn't look anything like AH. Doesn't at all. See? Not AH at all. And while she has not confirmed the nature of their relationship, she has hinted at the romance on Instagram posts, some of which have been deleted. Yeah, I've also seen a few things on Twitter X where a lot of people, they're trying to go after this woman, and I'm just like, what are you doing? You don't do that. You don't go after people, no matter what the relationship status of the people you're looking at is. I've seen it recently with John Olsen, or Ewan Olsen, Swedish dude. I follow him on YouTube. Awesome dude. He does vlogs and everything else, and he got divorced, and even though he's still co-parenting with his ex-wife and stuff, the amount of people on both sides going against the other person is absolutely just, it's horrendous. Seeing that sort of thing, it's like, what are you doing? If they're happy to be divorced and they're happy after the divorce, leave him at that. That's what it is. You don't go after them, you don't go on their Instagram or YouTube or whatever they do, and you start posting horrible things. And it's sad to see, and I've seen people who are supporters of Johnny go into this person, and they're just putting things out. It's like, what's wrong with you? What is wrong with you, But it does go on, as she says, that earlier this year, she shared a photo of the two resting their hands on each other's legs in response to an Instagram Q&A with her followers who asked about her favourite actor. JD, he is a man who is incredibly talented and inspiring. I believe we got the photo by here as well. Where is it? Yeah, there we go, that one there. In fact, she is from Russia. Oh, sorry. It does go on. DailyMail.com revealed earlier this year that she studied at Moscow's leading training academy for diplomats and spies, according to local Russian media. In fact, she is from Russia, namely Sorty Rakova. Do apologise, I am butchering that. I know that, I really do apologise. A rough suburb of the country's third city, an earlier remote, I'm just going to say cities, I'm not going to do it, a drab industrial town with a 69,000 population. Wow, that's less than my town, that's mad. At some point, she entered the Institute of International Relations in Moscow, known as MGIMO, and run by the Russian Foreign Ministry, seen as the country's most revered educational institution, according to multiple Russian reports. It is attended by many future diplomats and members of the Russian intelligence services, but also would be business leaders and government officials. But yeah, so we got a photo here. She does not look like anything AH. Not at all. It's insane that people, well, it's the media. We know what the media do. Oh yeah, Dick Van Dyke won an Emmy, and the guy is a legend. Just is. Yeah, going back to the video. Yulia is also known to have studied at the University of West Bohemia in Plzeň. A picture of her at this, proudly shared this year by her father, shows her evidently holding a certificate at the Elite Institute. And it says, it goes on that she served in the Soviet army, and the father has served in the army as 4 years younger than Depp. But it says that, she's 2 years older than Depp's own daughter, Lily Rose, who is starring in Nosferatu, which I cannot wait to see. Yulia's mother today refused to comment on it, with telling a local Russian media outlet, "It's better to talk to our daughter about this. I don't know anything. All the questions are for her." Exactly. The family home in drab copper mining town, where she and her mother are registered, is in the Soviet-era block where flats are on the market for around £28,000. Not bad, actually. After university, Yulia reportedly later got a job with Czech company before opening her own health and beauty salon and working as a model and influencer. And you see, it's kind of interesting now, like they're going into, literally in depth into her life. She's 5'7". She was a finalist in Miss Office, which took place in Moscow. A former school friend told the E1 News she's a simple girl who has now made it to Hollywood. And it's like, yeah, But yeah, to me, she does not look anything like AH. Yeah, it's always interesting when you see these kind of articles and what they go about and just the things that they try and say about certain people. It's like, well, actually, no, this is what goes on. If they like each other, they like each other. Just let them get on with it. That's how I look at it. But again, people, it's like I've been talking on Twitter X with a few people, and some of us just can't grasp how people think going on the internet, going to these people's profiles, and just saying horrible things to them because of who they're going out with is just ludicrous. It is. It's insane. But ladies and gents, let me know what you think about this down below. Do you think he has a type? Because before AH, everyone he had, they've all been different. They've all looked different. So I don't think he's got a type. But let me know what you think about this down below, guys. If you are new, like and subscribe, and I'll see you all soon.